Students, I want to welcome you to the Gateway Scholarship informational video. I am going to share with you all the information you need to be able to apply for a NOLS Gateway Scholarship this year. The first step of the process will be to complete an application by Friday, February 10th. As part of your application, you will need to get a letter of recommendation from a teacher. That is also due on Friday, February 10th. The links to both the application and the letter of recommendation will be included in an email that I have sent to you. At the bottom of this email are 4 different pieces of material. The first one is this tutorial video that you're watching right now. The second one is the NOLS application, which you will want to click on to get to the application. The third one is the letter of recommendation. You will forward that link on to a teacher to ask them to fill out after you've asked them if they are able to write you a letter of recommendation. The final thing in this email that you will want to do is watch 2 videos. One video is of LPS students who have taken a NOLS course and hearing about their specific information. The other video is put out by NOLS and it overviews their program and is also an inspiring video to watch. The second step in the application process is to interview with me and an LPS student who is also a NOLS grad sometime in February. And in that interview, we'll be able to ask you some follow-up questions to your application to make sure that you are a good fit for a NOLS course. And then the final step in the application process is to complete a 3-mile run, and this will happen on March 10th. NOLS is a very hard experience, both physically and emotionally, and we want to make sure that you are as prepared as possible for your course, and this will mean to start training now for your course. As a final review, these are very important dates. Your application and your teacher's letter of recommendation is due to me by Friday, February 10th by 4 p.m. No late applications will be accepted. Between February 12th and March 10th, you will be interviewing for the Gateway Scholarship. On March 10th, you will complete a 3-mile run at the MLK track. On March 17th, the top applications will be submitted to NOLS for final selection, and on April 21st, 12 LPS Richmond students will be notified that they have received the Gateway Scholarship. I am now going to look over the NOLS email that I sent you. You have received this email from me, and it has all of the information that you need. So hold on to this email. You may want to star it to keep it important. There is this video that you're watching right now. There is the NOLS application. You'll click on this link and we'll look at the application together in a moment. Then there's this letter of recommendation, which is also linked, that you will forward on to your teacher after you've asked him or her to write you a letter of recommendation. And then these are the 2 videos that I've talked to you about. The first one is about LPS students who have taken a NOLS course, and then this one is a video put out by NOLS, and I highly encourage you to watch both of those videos. I've clicked on the link to the application and I want to walk you step by step through the application. This is the first page. It has a reminder when the application is due. The first page is all about your personal information. I'm going to scroll down and you can see it's all very straightforward information about you, where you live, your birth date, how we get in contact with you, email address, etc. When you get to the bottom of this page, you will press continue. So I'm going to press continue here, and that will take you to the second page. This page is about your communication with your family. Have you informed your parents that you are applying to go on a 30-day wilderness trip? You have 2 options, yes or no. I want to know your honest answer. And I encourage all of you to have had an initial conversation with your family that yes, you have talked to them about wanting to take this course. As I mentioned in the information session, not all families are initially open to this idea because it may be very new to them, but you need to start that dialogue with them to get them ready for you to potentially take a NOLS course. Once you talk to them, I want to hear what their reaction is, whether they're very supportive of you, whether they're hesitant, whether they're saying no. Again, if they're saying no, that doesn't mean that their final answer will be no. It means that we need to work with them to help them understand why this course is important for you, and I am here to help you with that. Once you've told me the level of communication you've had with your family, you're going to press continue, and that is going to take you on to this page. This page gives you some information about the courses that are available. On the next page, you will be choosing from a drop-down menu which is your top choice, your second choice, and your third choice. You can also go to this link, www.nols.edu/courses, for more information about each course, and we will do that in a moment. And then NOLS will do their best to put you on your first choice, but that is not always possible because they are figuring out enrollment for students all across the world. And then finally, NOLS will notify you if you were accepted on April 21st. Once I read that information, I press continue, and that takes me to the page that I choose the courses that I want. So you will choose a first course choice, a second course choice, and a third course choice. And with each of those choices, you will also choose a start date. And you get that start date from the NOLS website. And the reason for that is you may have other summer plans and aren't available all summer long. So you want to make sure you choose a start date that fits in with your summer plans. You might be traveling, you might have another summer program, you might be doing summer school. So you will want to figure out what is your summer schedule and choose a start date that allows you to be out in the mountains for a full 30 days. So on this drop-down list are a bunch of courses that NOLS has decided are the most successful courses that you can take. So other LPS students or other Gateway Scholarship students have been successful on these. They're the Absaroka backpacking course, Alaska backpacking, Pacific Northwest backpacking, Rock and River, rock climbing, Salmon River backpacking and rafting, Southeast Alaska, Wind River Wilderness, and Wyoming backpack adventure. All of these have specific dates with them. So you might be a 14 and 15-year-old student that only wants to go with other 14, 15-year-olds. You might be 17 and decide you want to be on a minimum age 16 course, or you might want to specifically be on just a 16, 17-year-old course. So you're going to choose from one of these as a first choice, second choice, and third choice, and you will enter the course start dates. Again, you get this information from the NOLS website, and we will go there in a moment. At the bottom of this page, I want to point out something really important. Your top choice might not be in that drop-down menu. If that is the case, you have an opportunity to tell NOLS what your top choice is and why you feel this would be a good fit for you. So I really want you to take advantage of this box if for some reason you have your heart set on a different course. You might really want the Yukon canoeing and backpacking course. You would put that in there and you would make a strong case for why you feel like you would be a good fit for that course. Or you might really want the Alaska combo sea kayaking and backpacking course because you've heard about that course. Or you might have read through the website and really been fascinated by the Yukon semester course that no one here at LPS has ever taken, but for some reason you really want to take that course. This is where you enter it. So make sure you use that box if that is really important to you. Once you fill out this page, you're going to click continue, and that's going to take you to the next page, which is a place for you to give some really important answers to 4 essay questions. I want you to take some time with these essay questions. This is really how we can determine who is the best fit for a NOLS course. So take some time and be thoughtful in how you answer these. You may want to answer these questions first on a Google document and then cut and paste your answer into this form if you're not planning on answering or filling out your application all in one sitting. So the 4 questions are: why do you want to take a NOLS expedition course? Please be specific. Please describe how you will prepare for the physical and athletic challenges of a NOLS course. Please describe how you will prepare for the mental and emotional challenges of a NOLS course, for example, homesickness. And finally, please describe your school, career, and/or personal goals and how you plan to apply leadership skills to achieve these goals. All of you can answer these 4 questions, but again, I want you to be really thoughtful in how you answer them. Once you do, you'll press continue. That will take you to the final page, which is all information about your parent or guardian. And this allows us to contact your family either ahead of time, or if there's emergency on the course, we can contact them if need be. Again, all of this information you will be able to fill out. If you have any questions, please come find me and ask. Once you've filled out every single page of this application, you will click submit, and first part of the process is done. I'm now going to click over to the scholarship letter of recommendation. This is a letter of recommendation that you are going to first ask a teacher or staff member if they can fill out for you. And then you're going to forward them the link, and then they are going to fill this in, and you're going to let them know that they also need to fill it in by this date, February 10th, 4 p.m., 2017. They'll put in their name, they'll put in your name, and then they'll tell us why they think you deserve this Gateway Scholarship. Make sure you told them about the NOLS course. Make sure you've told them why this is really important to you, so that they can answer this question. A NOLS expedition-based course can be physically, mentally, intellectually, and emotionally challenging. Tell us how you think the student that you are recommending will do under these circumstances. So that is the application. Next, I'm going to go over to the NOLS website. This is the NOLS website, www.nols.edu. This is a really comprehensive website, a lot of information. I want you to spend some time here, but this is where you will go to choose your course and your dates. So I'm going to start off by searching for a course that is in the drop-down menu. So I'm going to choose Southeast Alaska Sea Kayaking. Again, this was one of the courses in the drop-down menu. I click search, and I get taken to the home page of the Southeast Alaska Sea Kayaking course, and there's a bunch of information here about that course. I want to get some more info, so I click here. And here's where I find some dates. I click there and I see there are 2 dates available, June 6th, June 24th. June 6th is a hard date for you. You'll still be in school and taking finals. June 24th could work for you. That is how you search for a course that is in the drop-down menu, because you already know the name of the course and you can enter it here on the home page. Another way to do it is to go to courses, and I can search for courses. This gives me every single course by NOLS. There's too many to choose from, but that's fun to look at. I go to advanced search, and down here I can see all the different types of courses, the skills, the duration, and the location. And I will click on the course type or the location or the duration that I'm interested in. So I just clicked on NOLS Alaska, I press search, and it takes me to all of the NOLS Alaska courses. So now you have enough information